You
Going
still there?
live, so just a second. Yep, I am. Yep,
Okay.
just a
All
second.
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Naveah Haven. Welcome to the show, Naveah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me here.
Yep. How did you get started in racing?
So, my dad took me to a ride and drive at the Lucas County Rec Center, and I was like, why not try it? You only live once. So I tried it, and I fell in love with it, and I was like, I want to keep doing this. And he was like, well, next year we'll buy you a car. That same year, he bought me a car.
So what was it like for you to race for the first time?
It was fun, but it was also nerve-wracking
Were you scared at all?
because, like, I never, yeah, I was scared of crashing and all that.
Okay. How much success have you had as a race car driver?
A lot.
Okay. So when you win races, how do you celebrate your victories?
Thanking all my sponsors, normally on a video, like on a live stream, but we've been super busy lately. So when I run races, my mom like I posted on my racing page like the weekend updates and stuff. That way, it's like all my followers and stuff can't see how I did, and yeah, I just celebrate by just looking forward to next weekend, fixing my cars if they need fixed, helping my grandpa. But she normally does all the motor stuff and like
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah.
Okay. What's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you?
So one of the things that's awesome at the racetrack is having good luck. And my cars are doing amazing and just everything is working out for me.
What's an awesome day at the race shop look like for you?
The race shop. Huh. Normally fix my cars to where like they're not perfect. They're pretty good and it's pretty good to attempt the next race with having a little bit more confidence than I did the last weekend that I raced. Because it like helps me build confidence after I work on my cars and I get to know like what me and my grandpa did to them and what could go right or wrong. And normally everything goes right. So
Okay. Um, what's the story behind your racing number? Where did that come from?
so I've just dreamed as a little kid that I would like eventually race, and my mom and my dad took me to races when I was one, I think, when I was three, all the way up until now, which is I'm 11 now,
Okay.
and like I started racing when
Mm-hmm.
I was 9. Yeah, I started racing when I was 9.
Okay. So what is your racing number?
My racing number is 26,
Okay. Why did you pick 26?
cause so I was born on my dad's birthday which is December 26th. And I figured that it was special to me because I share a birthday with my dad,
Just
and
about,
I
Shirley.
know a lot of people don't get to do that. like don't get to share a birthday with their dad. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on my car because that's like a really good memory that I would always have is 26 because I share a birthday with my dad.
Okay. Who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
Oh. My mom's pulling the list up.
Okay.
I have a lot of them. Just 1 second. My phone's not being the smartest right now. It's
That's
not
fine.
loading anything up. You can go on to the next question if you want, and then come back once I get that.
Okay. Um, who's all in your racing crew?
So I have a couple of my aunts and uncles, my grandma and my grandpa, and my mom and dad. But like when friends are there, they help too. So, I mean, I take them as part of my crew as long as they're there.
Okay.
Even even if they're like watching, like they're just they're part of my crew because they can never not be part of my crew because I love them so much
All
and they've
right.
helped me since day one.
Okay. So are you okay, going back now, who do you have for sponsors?
Mom, is it loaded yet?
It's not, but I know.
Okay.
So you have friends, some really close family.
I have really close family and friends. I have
Okay.
Aunt Diane and
Okay.
Uncle Wayne, Uncle Winnie
All
and
right.
Aunt Gigi, my grandma, my grandpa, my mom and dad, Zach and Maddie, Derek and Abby, Uncle
Okay.
Warren, and I think that's all
Okay.
my families. And my aunt and my uncle, which is Jessica and Eric. And then
Okay.
to start off with the ones I know off the top of my head is Osborne Carpentry, BRE, Racing Engines, Miller's Diversified, Kester's Sister Season. They sell Christmas trees in the winter and Christmas stuff in the winter, and then during the fall season towards Halloween stuff, there is a Haunted Woods that we actually just got over with. So, um, that's my sponsors, and then I have Miller's Fireworks, Barnaby's Fabrication. Oh, I'm trying to think of some.
Yeah.
I know I
So are you present? Are you
USA
presently looking for more
Propane.
sponsors?
At the beginning of the year, like next year, like in January, I'm normally looking for sponsors. That ways by like the time April comes, I can have them done and on my cars and stuff.
Okay. So how does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
So during normally it's late late January or in the middle of January. I type up a letter all by myself, and I sometimes I go to stores, but half the time I just send them out. And that's how you can get one. Or if you wanted to sponsor me, you can go on my racing page, which is Naveah Havens Racing, and you can contact me. And
Okay.
most likely my mom will respond to you because I'm in school all the time.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to sponsor Naveah or get to know Naveah, reach out to her through her racing page that she mentioned or everything else that she mentioned also. So, um, do you have a racing nickname?
So it sounds pretty funny, but my mom has nicknamed me This Girl Got Some Driving Skills only because this one crash, which has stuck with her forever, you cannot fit a piece of paper between me dodging this one kid that had just spun out like right in front of me. You cannot fit a single piece of paper in between us. And Mom was like, Naveah, how would you do that? I was like, I was paying attention.
Wow. Okay. Who's your racing hero?
My racing hero?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a couple. My grandpa for fixing my cars a lot. My dad for taking me to the racetracks on Sunday. Steve Castor and like he races late models, but like when my cars need like badly repaired, like the next day for the race, he lets me use the shop, which I thank him so much. And Comacito, he inspired me so much. So has Steve. Um, and Brett Miller, which is my brother, he regards and he inspires me because he gives me all the advice. And then like friends that I know that got me started with racing, his daughter got me like she gave me so much advice and all that. It's crazy.
Okay. What are your future goals as a race car driver?
Future goals, huh? So I'm in quarter midgets right now. My mom and dad have just bought me a micro sprint, and I'm hoping to race like big sprint cars in the future. But for right now, I'm focusing on my micro sprint and my quarter midgets.
Okay. Are you eventually going to go to the Tulsa shootout?
That's my hope. My hope. But I like to keep it like not so big. But I really want to go to the Tulsa shootout. And if you want to know all of my sponsors, I finally have the list.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I might repeat some that are already named. But I have Osborne Carpentry, Gas and Glitter by Velocita, Billy Carpenter, Cruz, John, and Annette, Wetland Auto Parts, Clum Brothers, Derek and Abby, SA Rail, Toledo Expert Trucking Equipment, Steelers Construction, PR Plumbing, Uncle Paul, G and Uncle Lenny, TNJ Mulch, Amelin Auction. This is a lot. Miller's Fireworks, Home Theater Solutions, Brett Miller, aka Brother, Rudy's Hot Dogs, AE Electric, Zach and Maddie, Wayne Roofing, Anderson Towing, Sperling and Heating, my Uncle Eric and my Aunt Jessica, Jeff Towing, Jason D Trailer Sales, where I got my trailer from, James and Megan, and Design Edits. And I have Toledo Basement Repair, Norm Orban, Weisberg Thoroughbred Racing LLC, Bunker Bar, Silverback, Dutch Chevy, Murray's, DNR Pools, Bill Marsh, Wayne and Diane, USA Propane, and Barnaby's Fabrication. Miller's Diversified, too.
Okay. What is your home racetrack you race on?
It's in Maumee. It's called the Toledo Rec Center. I've started there from day one, and I'm gonna end there when I stop racing
Oh,
quarter midgets.
what is your favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
It's called the Bull Ring. It's in McAtee. I love that track. The first race that made me fall in love with it was the Beauty Bowl. It's because like all the people there are super nice and they help. When I did the Beauty Bowl, I was a rookie. I was just a beginner. And they just were so nice to me. They helped me so much. And the track was amazing. It was just so fun.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
So I have a lot of animals, so I like to play with them. And whenever I get new animals, I play with them, like my cow. I've been playing with him a lot. And my pigs that I just got like last weekend. And like when I'm not at the racetrack playing with my animals and just doing whatever I want, other like after I get my homework done, yeah, I do whatever I want and I just play with my animals. So I'm mostly outside all the time unless it's super cold out, like today was. I'm like, sorry, bud, I'm staying inside.
Are you pretty good about reading the racetrack?
Like you said, reading, right?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, like I've known that like holes in the track is no good. Like try to keep your tire like off the holes as much as you can, because all it's gonna do is mess your line up. And like on asphalt, the black stuff is rubber, and you like depends on the day. If it's cold out, stay in the rubber. But if it's like super hot out, like 80s and 90s, I would not recommend being in the rubber all the way because
Okay.
it makes you stick to the track and makes you slow down.
What's the best piece of advice you've gotten as a race car driver?
Just have fun and stay safe, and no matter what happens, just keep pushing through because, like, always, we can fix it. So, no matter how many times you break cars, have faith in your grandma and grandpas and your aunts and uncles and your parents to fix your cars. One night, I broke mine the night before racing by practicing because there was sand on the track. And my grandpa was like, we can get this fixed by tomorrow. Well, the next day I raced and I won it. And I thanked him so much. I was like, thank you so much.
What kind of advice would you give a new race car driver?
Just, like I said, have fun and stay safe and stay focused. Like, watch watch in front of you and try as much as to have fun. And no matter what happens, just keep going. Have your head up.
Okay, very cool. What's your future? Okay. Uh, Trying to think of one here. Uh, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
So, I've actually made a lot of them. But the ones off the top of my head is Lily Gerbasi Racing, which she's like my number one. Faith and Hayden Jones Racing. The Osborne Brothers Racing, which is Tate and Jax. Abby Springer. And then Addie, I don't even know how to say her last name. Duncan. Addie Duncan Racing. Um, but those are like the ones I can think off the top of my head.
What is your favorite thing about being a race car driver?
Just having the privilege that I have now and going out there and like successing my dream every time I go out there. I'm like, I already success my dream, but I already succeeded in my dream. But just keep going and have fun. Like I love having fun in my cars. It's fun going out there and going around circles. Just and I like having competition.
Okay. No- Um, all right. Do you have any crazy racing stories you'd like to share with us?
Crazy race history is this is gonna be a hard one. So I have not once, not twice, but 3 times I was leading, and of course I wasn't the smartest, and I spun out right before the checkered flag on accident.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Yeah. And then I was leading one race on dirt a couple years ago, and I crashed. And I couldn't finish the race. I wanted to, but my wheel was all bent in. My axle was almost broken in half. I was like, come on, just let me do it. He was like, no, it's not safe. I was like, okay.
Have you met any professional race car drivers?
I've met like 4 of them. I've met Becca Patrick, Sam Horner Jr., Connor Jones, and Ben Rhodes.
Okay. You said you met Danica Patrick?
Yeah.
What was it like to meet Danica Patrick?
So it was unexpected, definitely. One of my other racing friends, TJ Borsos, he walked up to me. He was like, "Naveah, come over here, come over here." Like I thought something had happened. He was like, "It's Danica Patrick. Like, come over here." He's like, "She wants to meet you." I was like, "Okay." So I followed him, and it was very fun. It was exciting. It was nice talking to her because she was real sweet and nice, and I would never forget the moment.
Okay. Well, now, at this portion of the racing show, I'd like to turn the mic over to my guest. If you have a couple questions you'd like to ask me, you can ask me a couple questions.
Um, I don't think I really have any questions. Do you race?
Nope, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any friends that race?
Uh, I've met a lot of race car drivers through the racing show um that race. So
Have you met anyone famous?
I have.
Ooh, it's here.
I've met Rusty Wallace, Kenny Wallace, Mike Wallace, Ken Schrader, and Tony Stewart.
I would like to meet Tony Stewart, and I believe I'm gonna meet him at the Rumble this year. I'm hoping to meet him at the Rumble this year.
And I've also, back when he still raced on, I met Scott Bloomquist too.
Nice. I've heard of Scott Bloomquist at Eldora.
Yeah. Yep. Um, so is there anybody else you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Ooh, just like this, all my sponsors, all the support, everything that everyone has done for me. Just it's got and I've really thanked them so much and can never thank them as much as I do ever again.
You froze up. You froze up just a tad bit, Naveah. You want to repeat what you said about thanking people?
So I would like to thank all my sponsors, all the family members that are on board with me, all the tracks, like all the people, and everyone that has helped me and given me advice to come this far in my racing career. Because I've been racing for 4 years and I've only gotten good advice from people.
Okay. I have one last question for you. Would you ever consider running the Indy 500 when you get older?
So I really want to try it. I took a big lap around the Indy 500 track. I only took one lap, and it was when I raced at they set up like at the brickyard where like all the drivers get to go out and kiss the bricks. And Thursday I got after racing was done, I got back in my animal and I went out there for the big lap on the track, and me and Lily Gracie was just cruising on the track, and we had a whole bunch of fun. So
Okay.
yes, I would like to attempt to race there.
All right. Naveah, I would like to thank you for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. I will have you step out and I will call you a little bit to thank you, okay?
Okay, I forgot one sponsor, Zeisloft Motorsports. He lets me drive 2 of his cars for him.
All right. But thank you very much, Naveah. I will call you a little bit to thank you, okay?
All right. Thank you for having me on here.
Not a problem.
Bye.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Naveah Havens on our racing show tonight, talking to us about her racing career. So if you'd like to get to know Naveah, reach out to her on her social media platform, on Facebook, and also if you'd like to sponsor her also. But if you'd like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-713, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com.